What's up? Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, Arizona. Hang on tight because we're going for a quick rip around the event. I'm with Max right here, and we're with Hydralift, and this is the only lift of its kind and of its ability on the planet, right?
That is correct. So this right here, this is what we refer to as our 50 series lift. This lift right here, capable of doing about 500 pounds. It runs off a hydraulic actuator. So if you go ahead and lower the lift, as you see it lowers down with just a touch of a button. So as you see here, once it's actually ground level loading, you're actually able to ride your bike on or your cargo and actually go ahead and have it ground level. Go ahead and tie it down with a touch of a button here. Comes back up. So this platform here, this is our motorcycle platform, very common. We also make all sorts of different outfittings for it. So we have just a universal platform. We also have, make it for personal watercrafts, and then have a few different adaptations we're actually coming out with later this year. This install is actually a receiver mounted installation. How we use it is we actually use our outriggering system over here. This actually runs back down the frame and goes around the receiver, so it actually keeps it very stout there, so you don't have any wobble or play like as if you were to having a Joe hauler or whatnot. It's also the lightest lift on the market, so as being the only hydraulic. You're at a weight of 144 pounds with the lift.
So you have the lightest lift with the largest capacity.
Correct. So
and the most durability out there. How do you get to that point to where you're literally the one that does it that well?
So as far as this lift, we own almost all the patents on any hydraulic lift for the back of vans or Class A motorhomes.
So you've been in the game a long time.
Been in for about 20 years. So this is a newer lift for us. We do lifts all the way up to 13 to 1,400 pounds.
I like that you put watercraft on them. I would just absolutely be like, that dude parties. If you need something that can pick up your heavy motorcycle or anything less than that, which is everything, you're welcome. Hydralift, that's where it's at. What is up? We are here with Therapeutic Motorcycle Adventures for Veterans. If that doesn't explain what's about to happen here, I don't know what to tell you. But this is my buddy Marty. Marty's part of the organization, and tell me a little bit about your background. So this is a veterans organization, so I'm going to assume that you have served as well.
Yep, I spent 20 years in the Army, and now I am a federal investigator for Department of Homeland Security.
Okay, I'm nervous all of a sudden. Well, thank you very much for your service and for continuing to watch our asses. That's a big deal.
Somebody's got to do it. Someone
does have to do it. So how long you been riding? Tell me that story.
I bought my first motorcycle after I came back from Iraq in circa 2004, so I haven't been riding that long. And then when I retired from the Army, I got a beautiful 2011 Harley Davidson Street Glide.
Oh, nice.
But after a little while, I decided I wanted a motorcycle to do more, so I bought a BMW. And I found out about Motorcycle Relief Project. I was at a gas station. I was buying some tobacco, and a guy in the car next to me says, "Hey, that's a nice bike. Have you heard about this program?" So, I go home, I look up the website, and in my home office, and I look at it, it's like, that's cool, but I don't have any problem. And my wife, I walked out of my office and my wife came in. She looked at the website and came into the kitchen and says, "You need to go do that." So I applied, I went on a ride, and that was 2015.
Oh, wow.
So ride number 2 for Motorcycle Relief Project. And then 3 years later, I served as a board member. And then in February, the founder stepped down for personal reasons, and me and my partner Mike Bobbitt took the organization over.
Well, that's awesome.
And the gist of what we do is we take veterans and first responders on 5-day adventure motorcycle rides. You don't need an adventure bike. We have 14 BMWs in our fleet. You don't need gear. You don't need dirt riding experience. We bring a professional trainer on every ride to give you some basic dirt riding skills, because riding a big adventure bike off the road is different than riding on the street. And what we do is we ride during the day, and at night when we get done riding, we have workshops. And it's not therapy. There's no therapist present. It's therapeutic. It's a guided conversation between folks that have a shared life experience.
Right, yeah.
So we all understand each other. We all understand where we're coming from and what we're saying. And, the most important thing is for folks to realize is, the issues that you struggle with are not unique to you.
Right. Yeah.
You
There's
know,
other
you're not
people out
alone. The only person on the planet that's dealing with a lot of issues. There are some unique issues to the individual, but just
But there's
general,
enough commonality for us to be
yes.
able to carry each other through it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I couldn't agree with you more. Like on my path for my mental health, you have to go shopping for a therapist basically and find someone that you feel to be on your level, comfortable with, where you can just naturally be honest and open, no judgment, and with someone that actually gets it.
Yeah.
And if you haven't worn the boots in one shape, way, form, or fashion, then it's not a negative thing. It's just not the same.
Yeah, and mental health issues, we all carry weight.
Absolutely.
You don't have to serve in the military or be a first responder to
I
carry
agree,
weight.
absolutely.
Life in general creates weight. We provide an opportunity to unpack some of that weight and repackage it. I'm not taking it from you. I got my own weight to carry.
Right,
it.
yeah, you're bringing yours too. Yeah.
It's yours. You're going to carry it. But we're going to let you repack it and make it lighter, you know, and, you know, part of that is getting it out in the sunlight and open air and talking about stuff.
Absolutely.
Because the more you talk about it, the easier it is, the lighter it gets.
That's where the strength comes from, man. Like,
Yeah.
we really got to communicate together and remember, like you said, we're not alone. And you can be a really enjoyable experience that inspires your life. I mean, you started as a guy who didn't need anything and has a wife that knew better. And then here you are helping to continue the show.
Yep.
And tell us how we can find you and how often you do these rides.
So we schedule 11 rides a year. In the summertime, we ride in Colorado, and then we move the bikes in the wintertime to Tucson, and we ride in Tucson.
Oh, cool.
And that may change, it depends. But they can find us at www.motorelief.org, and that's a website. We're on Instagram. I don't know.
All the Facebooks and Face Spaces
Facebook.
and the interwebs.
But if you go
we're
to the
going to put all the
website-
links in the comments. So if you want to check out Motorcycle Relief Project, you'll be able to find this information there.
Yeah, if you go to the website or you go to the YouTube page, just search for Motorcycle Relief Project on YouTube, and there's a whole bunch of testimonials.
Cool.
And that's people that have been through the program and see what they're saying about their experience with us. We literally are addressing directly the problem. We are saving people's lives.
Absolutely, you are.
We're not only impacting the veteran themselves or the first responder themselves, but we impact everyone around them in their circle.
Oh man, yeah.
So-
Whenever I first was going to get help for myself, one of the things that I realized is that I wasn't being good to the people around me. I was requiring too much of others because I hadn't gone to handle my own stuff yet.
Yep.
And once I started to do that and found my way to do so, everyone around you is also affected. You'll find friends will come back to you. And that's okay. Like, you got to clean your own house before you have a party, you know?
Yeah.
And I think what you guys are doing is really awesome, and I'm excited to get the word out there for you.
Thanks, brother.
Absolutely. Whenever you check out what they are doing, easy for me to say, on Instagram, on YouTube, make sure you share it. It's a big positive thing that they're doing, and you never know who might see it, might need it. So check them out, Motorcycle Relief Project. Search it in your YouTubes. It's there, baby.
Yeah, and if you got a couple extra dollars, throw them our way. It's really expensive.
Give
to
them
do what we
$5.
do.
Screw a couple. Give them $5. It's going to go
We
to the
are
right
funded
place.
entirely through generous donations, and it's really expensive to do what
Oh
we do.
yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of logistics involved.
Yeah.
The motorcycles themselves.
Yep, motorcycle
You gotta
maintenance,
eat.
truck maintenance. We got to feed everybody
Yeah.
for a week. We got to put them in a house, give them a roof over their head. So, yeah, it's expensive doing what we do.
All right, well, let's make it easier on them, y'all. Enjoy everything that you hear about these guys and share the word. Get some donations going. It's going to go to a great place, a Motorcycle Relief Project. Work it out. Boom, look how pretty we are, Scott. Oh, man, we look good. It's not just the lighting.
It's shocking.
But the lighting helps. Hey, y'all, again, with my buddy Scott here. So, I've been really blessed to be partnered with Ryder Justice for almost a year now, and that comes with a bunch of friendship, and that's
Yeah,
what we've got here today. And it just continues to go through this whole space, and you feel that at Overland Expo West and the other ones as well. But there's a really cool vibe. Is that what brought you to this category, to be a part of this whole thing?
Absolutely, 100%. I just... Oh, there I am!
He exists. It's not all about me, I guess. I mean, I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it is such a great vibe. You nailed it. The whole weekend. It's just a ton of fun. Everybody's geeking out over stuff. Everybody's just loving just talking about being out here. The vibe is just perfect because it's just what we do, and so you enjoy it.
It's
right?
quite simple,
Yeah.
and one of the things that I've been entertained by frequently is the fact that we're not here to sell anything.
Yeah, right.
And when you tell someone that, they're like, so you're just having a good time?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. Do you need a water? Do you want to sit down? Would you like to play Hammerschlagen? Like, do you want to win a really cool Vulcan grunt? Like, we're just here hanging out and letting people know that if they need help, we're a resource before and after the fact. You know, we can give you all sorts of great information, and whenever the bad stuff isn't happening, we can just hang out and enjoy the lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, and then that's for me such a huge part of it, is celebrating the lifestyle here of overlanding and also motorcycling.
It's a great crossover.
It's a huge, I think
my
it's
life
a perfect crossover.
instantly was better whenever I became part of Ryder Justice, and this was one of the first things that we did together last year. It was like, hi, we're partners now. Okay, cool. So next week we need you in Flagstaff. I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
And it's leading to the most beautiful thing and some of the greatest people. And I'm really excited about this part of motorcycling and life that's coming up for me here in the future.
What I love, and you're seeing it in action, is everybody's there to help each other out too.
Quick. They're eager to. It's not just like willing to help.
Yeah.
People are going, oh, can I help you with this? Can I help you with that?
Yeah.
Like, I've had to tell people, like, hey, thanks for telling me about my GoPro. I'm literally about to turn it on right now, and I can't until you stop telling me about my GoPro. Like, but they're helpful, and it's really cool. And that's what you're going to need that when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that is exactly right.
I mean, you need people that don't want to be like, oh, fine, I'll help this guy on his motorcycle in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh, wait,
hey, I can help.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a killer vibe, and I love it. And I love being here with Ryder Justice.
So thanks, same junk truck, man. We love you too, man. It's awesome.
We're also going to be in Loveland, Colorado, so check out the overlandexpo.com. That would be the website. It will be in the comments below. And of course, check out ryderjustice.com as well for all the information you might need on how to insure your vehicle, including your entire overland rig, not just a motorcycle. And there's blogs, there's lifestyle stuff. I write for them every once in a while, and Instagram is real, Facebook as well. That's right, register to win this grunt. Let's just go walk over here real quick. I mean, this thing's remote. So this is your Vulcan grunt. It's got like 75 horsepower. I mean, it will pull the fillings right out of your mouth. You can put a trailer hitch on it, do some towing with it. People use these for hunting, for funning. We're gonna race one later today, right?
She's gonna go race it earlier.
She gonna go fast, y'all.
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna show it to you. So I guess you should keep watching. Here at Dometic, Overland Expo West, and I am here with my buddy Owen, the engineer that creates and tests all of the products, I believe, right?
All the Dometic Go, the new camping line that is new with Dometic right now.
Well, cool, and you'll see behind us is his personal vehicle. It is full of all the stuff and things that he is approved of, basically, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm asking today, since I have a Ford F-250, it's a 2017, it's about the center console unit. Now, this is a refrigeration unit, right?
It is. This is a real compressor refrigerator. This model is the CCFT, which is designed specifically for the Ford F-150. For the Expo and the trip that I was just on, I just needed to have one. So I just built a custom enclosure for it. But this, I thought was a cool piece, but it honestly has changed my life. And being in an old vehicle, we were spending 100-degree weather on the Grand Canyon for like 250 miles of dirt. It gave me basically an armrest, which was nice. I got USB ports, which this 1964 vehicle has never had before. But what's really nice is on the inside here, I can fit 12 cans of beverages. So I had literally 12 cans of LaCroix in here, and I was just pounding them. But they were just like, every time I needed one, there was an ice cold drink right next to me. That I can't live without this now.
Well,
I didn't know I needed it. Now I can't live without it.
And so I came across this here at the show 2 days ago, and that's exactly how I felt. I'm like, I didn't know this existed. Yeah. And suddenly it's not a want, it's a need. I don't use my center console. To me, it's a void. Mm-hmm. It's going to catch a bunch of stuff I don't need to be carrying around. And so I kind of refuse to use it because I've met me before, and I will put everything I don't need in it. Right. This is a solution in a bunch of ways. It's not a waste of space. It's usable space now.
And I mean, the thing is, like, as for storage, if you don't turn it on, guess what? It's still storage.
Yeah, I see. That's really cool.
So right now, my photographer has filled it with his stuff. They got cold microphones now. So, the CCFT has just been a really great solution for just at reach
Just beverages and candy, whatever you're putting in there.
Whatever you need to be chilled out. Could be your head. Put your head in there if you need to chill out, man. Really cool. Well, thanks for sharing the information about this. And we're going to keep talking to these cats at Dometic. There's some really cool stories that are built around the ingenuity of these pieces of equipment and why they're being used, where they came from. And, well, we've got a few more of these expos to go, so we're going to keep the story going. Thanks for paying attention.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, how's it going?
Doing good. Y'all, this is my buddy Dennis. We've been best friends for like 72 hours now.
That's right. That's
quite
correct.
magical.
That's correct.
We're here with
Apart from
Black.
my wife, you're my best friend.
I'll agree with that for sure. She's prettier than I am too. So we're here at Black Series. Black Series is kind of an amazing brand. We kind of do a broad stroke of the brush over what Black Series is.
Sure, Black Series is a very specialized trailer. It's a trailer that's been designed to travel in off-road conditions and to not break down.
Right.
So it's a very rugged trailer. It has a crazy hardcore independent suspension system, and it also has really unique features like for example, the very high quality solar panels on top, 4 solar panels. All our units come basically with the same equipment with no options required to upgrade to that level. So it's an all-in-one package type of thing for these trailers. They have a great inverter converter. They have a great battery system. Everything is protected inside the shell of the body, so that way you don't run into any damages, like for example your propane tank.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's all sorts of armor, and I looked underneath the trailer earlier.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be some B-roll happening probably right now. That'll show you the independent suspension and the swing arms that are underneath it. And that is what attracted me to this brand so much. When I first stumbled upon Black Series, it was actually last year here at Expo West. And the interior is amazing, and B-roll of that happens now. And it's gorgeous. I mean, it's pretty luxurious, to be honest. Roughing is the hard way to say it.
Yeah, it's surprising because when you do see an off-road camper, you normally think that the interior is going to be Spartan.
Right.
When you come into a Black Series camper, and you see a luxury involved in it, it's like almost glamping.
Absolutely, and there's like such a level of color.
Hotel on wheels.
That's exactly what it feels like. Which has been most of my life. I've been in hotels more than I have in my own address.
Me too.
Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful camper on the inside, and the capabilities. It's like, for me, if you want freedom, it's all about how capable are you.
Exactly.
No matter what it is, whether it's overlanding, whether it's, if you're an entrepreneur in business, like, it's all about how capable you are as a person. The more capable you are, the more free you are.
Exactly.
And I don't really think it gets much more capable than this Black Series.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's it's like you said, it's a person that wants to be in nature, wants to be completely separated from the mom and pop type of campground where you're like 2 inches away from your next door neighbor type of thing.
I can't do that.
So you're in the middle of nowhere. You're completely independent of any requirements like shore power, and you can sustain your conditions there for quite a long time.
How long have you been rocking the Black Series trailers? You and your wife travel a lot.
Yeah, we travel a lot. We used to have an Airstream travel trailer, and we consider ourselves the Airstreams of off-road campers in regards to Black Series, their product. And I used to work in the aerospace. I used to sell aircraft, business aircraft, so there's a high quality there involved as well. So.
Well, I guess you just kind of stay at that level your whole life.
That's it, yeah. I've been in the aerospace all my life, so.
Well, that's awesome. Dennis, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I'm smarter now than I was this morning. That doesn't take a lot, but it still happened.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, hope you've enjoyed some of the looks at Overland Expo West. It has been a joy to show you some of it.
Yes.
Be watching for more. There's at least 2 more of these events that I'm going to attend and 3 more on the schedule. So if you're in Bend, Oregon, I'll see you soon. If you're in Loveland, Colorado, I'll see you soon too. And I'm gonna probably start covering some of the builds of the vehicles and things that are out here so you can start to see some of the custom side of this community. It's pretty amazing. Big thanks to all who are a part of this event. It was not to be missed yet again, and thank you again, Ryder Justice, for keeping me in the family. See y'all down the road. Work it out. On your left. Thank you. What's up, y'all? I am here with Dometic and my friend. Oh man, we just did this, didn't we?
Do it again. You ready? Owen Mazda.
Owen, Jesus Christ. Bye.
Yeah.